So my opinion on short films. Look, I think that people get to a place where they just keep on doing short films and all they do is short films. And they feel like, this is all I can afford to do right now. But what they don't realize is that once you've done like 3 short films, I want to say, maybe even 4, that's enough short films. If you want to do a feature, it's time to move on to a feature. Because here's what I think. Like literally one short film, if you're not dealing with a lot of money, maybe you're doing it yourself, it takes like 6 months, I want to say, to make a short film, right? If you just took the time and energy and maybe even saved up the money or got other people to come in with you, spend a year and do a feature, because then you're in the club. Then you can, when you go to the festivals, you see how they treat you when you're a short film, and then you'll see how they treat you when you're a feature narrative. You get more respect that way. Plus, I said you're in the club. People will think you can be trusted to now do another, narrative feature, right? If it's good. I mean, hopefully it's good. If it's not good, I can't help you. But if it's good, then you're in the club. Like I said, they trust you. You can probably find some investors. It's such a, achievement to have finished like a full narrative feature. I mean, it literally puts you in another league. So I would tell you to if you've done 3 shorts, 4 shorts max, don't do any more shorts. The other advice I have for shorts: if you're making a short, keep it short. People try to make these 30-minute shorts, and I'm like, who's going to program you? Okay, when you're thinking about film festivals, they're trying to fit in like 5 to 10 shorts in a short section. Now your 30-minute short took up like 3 positions. Good luck on them. Good luck on them programming you. Let alone any of the festivals programming, unless it's just the most magical short that they can't live without. But 9 times out of 10, it's not. So if you're doing a short, make a short.
What if someone spends $300,000 on a feature film and they never finish it?
That's not good, because that shows that. Look, a lot of things can happen. An actor dies, I don't know, but beyond something like that, you should finish the movie. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to the investors, you owe it to everyone who worked on that movie to finish the film. I know there are a whole bunch of reasons why people don't, but if you don't, then maybe you're not meant to be a filmmaker. Maybe because you shouldn't be wasting anyone else's money if you haven't finished the first one, unless someone died, and that's understandable. But beyond that, if you just didn't finish it because you lost your passion or whatever, you better find your passion, because someone's money is out there.
Wouldn't you say that for a majority of first-time filmmakers, they should try a short first, not a feature?
I think, look, you're trying to find your tribe a lot of times, right? Like some people go to film school and they find their tribe over there, and they have the set sort of people that are going to work with them the rest of their lives. If you are some person living in the heartland who has never made a movie before, and you've been reading a lot about it and watching a lot of YouTube videos, well, you better start finding local people in your kind of neck of the woods that want to help you and that you want to help as well in turn. Because you got to find your tribe. You got to literally go to the local theater department, start talking to them, start figuring out, well, can I get some actors who might want to be in my movie for free? Because maybe they do want to be in your movie for free. You have to find the people that are going to help you become the filmmaker that you will become. You need a tribe to do that. So you need to go and figure out who those people are and start working with them and start becoming besties with them, right? I mean, I can't stress that enough. Like it's very important to be around like-minded people, right? Now the world is much smaller. You can find these people online, I mean, I remember when I was doing my festival run, we're trying to get into festivals. I was so frustrated. I couldn't figure out these festivals are so secretive. I started a Reddit group talking about when we would all talk about film festival rejections and who we got into. Oh, that one's releasing, they're saying yes to people over here already. We became a community in this microcosm. We became a community, and that thread is still going on Reddit to this day. It's like 5 years old or something. But I mean, just online I found people, right, who were going through the same shit as me. And have the same frustrations and whatever else. you can do that online. You can get suggestions. You can find mentors. You can. People are willing to help if you reach out to them and ask them questions. They'll give you some time. They can't give you all the time, but they'll give you something, right? And then again, your local community. You have to find your tribe if you want to make a movie, because it's not just you. And to your question, should you start doing shorts? Sure, start off doing shorts, but don't just get stuck into shorts, because sooner or later, it's not as hard as you think to make a movie. For all the time you are putting into this short, you could take a year and probably make a movie. Now, it may take you 2 years to make a movie if you're doing it off and on or whatever else. That's fine too. And I would tell you this, like, look, you're gonna have a lot of people who doubt you, right? You may have a parent or an uncle or a cousin who's always making fun of you. Oh, that's crazy Charlie. He's making his movie or whatever. Fuck those people. You have to do what you have to do, okay? You have your crew, you have your team, and you're gonna keep on making that movie, even if it takes you 2 years to make that movie. And hell, it may not be a good movie this time, right? But you're gonna learn a hell of a lot. You're gonna learn a hell of a lot, and hopefully you'll get in somewhere. Hopefully you have a little premiere and whatever else, and people can feel validated. People feel more validated when you're making a movie outside of California. They wanna help you. They wanna see they wanna see you succeed a lot of times. They'll let you have the diner for free at 2 o'clock in the morning as long as you don't burn it down, right? They'll help you. You just gotta put yourself out there and have a good crew, and don't stop trying to make the movies. Like, I mean, if that's in your heart, you have to do it. You have to do it. You should do it. Absolutely.
So many people have a romantic notion about filmmaking. Wouldn't it be better that they try their hand at several short films before jumping into the feature club?
I mean, like I said, I think that's fine. A lot of people, if they're going to film school or taking any film classes, they get their feet wet a little bit with some of that. I would say, like, look, it's about assembling your tribe, your crew of sorts, right? So doing the short films can help you find that team, can also help you learn. And I don't think it's unwise to do so. I just think there's certain people who, like, they're on their 8th or 10th short now, right? They've done the shorts. They've won the awards. Like, they've gotten, like, maybe even... some people who want to give them some funding or whatever, but they're just scared in certain ways too. And the other part of it is, like, they don't think that's enough money to do their vision. Well, guess what? There's a cheaper version of your vision out there. I promise you this. So look, do the shorts, find your tribe, do all those things, right? Find the actors you like working with that, Tarantino has his crew of people he always works with and stuff, and you can find those people too. At the same time, when you keep on doing too many shorts, it's indicative to me that you're fearful, something's holding you back. You should take the time and energy, take that year or two. Instead of doing any shorts, we're doing a feature. And we're gonna talk to everybody, like, we're gonna shoot this as we have money. So we're gonna shoot this like 4 different times. You might need to keep your haircut over there. You need to keep that mustache or grow that mustache back when we need you to. And don't gain any weight, okay? Don't lose some weight, whatever it is. So you can look the same, Spend the time, make the movie. It puts you in a different club. I promise you this. But if you need the time and you're a young burgeoning filmmaker and you've never done anything, sure, why not? Shoot like 2 or 3 shorts. But make each one count. Like, learn something from each one. Just don't go shoot like one after the other because it's just, I feel the art in my heart. No, let's have a good story. Let's win some awards this time. Let's submit to some festivals and get some people to recognize you for your talent, because that's only going to help you get money for the feature, let's say. That's an idea.